watching Leyna.exe.
2023. It's been a year, and it's only, what, month 3? The earth sucks, the economy sucks, the weather sucks, everything fucking sucks. I mean, there's some things to look forward to in life. Drinking copious amounts of iced coffee when you're not supposed to, drinking copious amounts of alcohol when you're not supposed to, and of course, sitting down with one of your favorite games at the end of a long day at work. That is, unless of course your favorite type of game to sit down to is a defunct Facebook game, in which case, this video is for you.
The first game I want to touch upon is called Rockstar Rising. This game had a really cool concept because it was developed by a company called Whotoon. Whotoon was a website made to spread the names and songs of upcoming musicians. The game itself did just that. In the game, you could play little rhythm click'ems with these adorable stylized cartoon characters in order to level up your band and go on tour, all while upgrading your musicians, equipment, venues, and my favorite part, obtaining new songs to play at shows. The reason for this game's closing was sort of unknown for a while, to me at least, as there isn't a ton of documentation on it. So, I actually decided to reach out on Facebook only to get these responses. They seemed a little bit upset about the game's closing, and you know what? Me too, buddy. But they did give me a sufficient answer. The game was too expensive to continue running, and with the death of Flash, it probably wasn't worth continuing to pay for such an obscure game like this. Especially on a platform like Facebook, where, let's just say, it's not the top gaming site. It really is a shame though, because I remember really liking this game a lot, as simple as it was. And I found a lot of songs on this game I loved listening to. Unfortunately though, I was kinda too young to really think about writing the songs down or anything like that, but I did save 2 I really liked on YouTube. The first one is called The Light by Redfine. And the second is probably my favorite song on the game. It's called Salvation Jam by Courtney Murphy. And it's kind of a bop, especially if you like a good nerdy love song, so give it a listen. I'll leave the link in the description. The next game is called Totally Spies Fashion Agents. This is another really cool one with little documentation. Totally Spies Fashion Agents was, from what I can gather, released in 2010 by Marathon Media. It was a spin-off game of everyone's favorite fetish show, Totally Spies, which I believe aired in 2001. In the game, you can train to be a spy, get called by Jerry to fight off baddies, and live the life of a Valley Girl fashionista. You can buy clothes, decorate your house, do all the fun little customization tasks. And then there's this one other weird thing that you can do that I actually forgot about until finding footage to record with. You can buy boyfriends, like different boyfriends for different occasions.
Alrighty, boys. I am looking for a new beau to go over to Mel's house. So, what do we got? I'm the sensitive guy. Ooh, you really don't go with my shoes today. I'm sorry. Next! But I said next. Whatever. I wasn't gonna write a song about you anyway. Jesus, you cannot get good help these days. I'm the bad boy.
I'm the bad guy.
I have not enough points for both you and the jacket that goes with you, so I'm gonna have to pass on you too. Are you serious? Bye-bye. You might be the most perfect boy I've ever seen. Hold on, I gotta take this shit. Hello? Fuck, Jerry, you call it the worst times. Mission my ass. You know, I was right on the verge of finding the love of my life. Maybe. Or at least the one that goes with my outfit this week.
This game encapsulates the social media elements of Facebook by allowing you to visit your friends who played the game and sending them gifts. Which will probably lead into our last game that I want to cover. Farmville. Yeah, this is probably going to be the most controversial game on this list. Many people really love this game. In fact, it actually took the #1 gaming spot on Facebook for 2 years in a row, and it actually had 2 sequels, to my knowledge, as well. On the other hand, many people hated this game with a burning passion, myself included, which we'll get into. Time magazine even put it in its top 50 worst inventions list, calling it a, quote, series of mindless chores on a digital farm. Ugh. Developed and published by Zynga in June of 2009, Farmville was a free-to-play flash game where players could essentially simulate farm life. You could grow things, harvest things, raise farm animals, all in the hopes of expanding your farm. Farmville was actually probably one of the first games I remember anyway growing up, using that whole free-to-play thing when it actually involved you paying real-life money to get anywhere you actually wanted to be. But we don't really do that stuff anymore, right?
I could wear this gorgeous handmade gown that the prince will love on me. Or I could wear this plain frumpy POS that will not get me noticed. And furthermore, I'll probably die and get a broken heart. But you wouldn't do that, would you? What are you doing? I need to look perfect for Dorcas. No!
I personally remember being pretty young when this game was popping off, so I don't really remember partaking in that stuff back then. My mom, on the other hand, well, she worked hard for the money. You do what you want, Mom, I love you. Other way you could advance quicker in your farm game was to essentially beg all of your friends and family on Facebook to be your farm hands and help you. This aspect was probably both the reason the game was so successful on Facebook and also notoriously hated. Seriously, I remember getting notifications up the ass for this game from my mom, aunts, brother, boyfriends, cousins, ex-girlfriends, son-in-law. I don't fucking know. If somebody played this game, you knew about it. Anyway, with the rise of mobile gaming and the decline of young gamers really wanting to use Facebook at all, the game had what I had originally thought of as a huge decline. However, the game was surprisingly only recently closed down in December of 2020. 2020. Bad year, you know? Everything horrible was happening. Rest in peace, Farmville. Rest in peace. You can actually even still play Farmville 3 on mobile nowadays, which I will not be doing. So, yep. Just goes to show you, this shit is like a roach. It do not die. Unlike my mom's unwatered crops.
I look like an ugly version of PeanutButterGamer.